Welcome back to News Insight. Okay, there was a letter that made the rounds.
Kind of press release?
Yeah, press release by Kwankwaso stating a detailed account of how himself and the president met and how he feels the president is not doing what is right, and said he will not go ahead with any form of relationship of that sort. These are all put into what we understood from the letter. But not quite long from there, I think the same day, another letter came out saying that disregard that letter, it's not from me. But in a twist of tone, another NNPP letter came out apologizing to the president. One was a press statement, one was a discredited statement from that other letter. Then the next one that came out was from the secretary of the party, said that they've apologized to the president and that they have is it excommunicate or expelled the man from NNPP, that the president should not be angry. I mean, we don't know what to believe anymore.
Yeah, we know what to believe. Okay. We know what to believe because Kwankwaso's statement came from his official handle. And he told the people that disregard whatever that is being circulated anywhere, apart from the things from our official handle or other official sources. So we know what to believe. It's just unfortunate. You begin to ask questions. What is wrong with Nigeria? What is wrong with NNPP? What is wrong with actually all other opposition parties? You people are going about saying this government is not performing. This is the time to put your house in order. This is the time to be united with one thing, the desire to give Nigeria good governance, which you claim the current government is not doing. Now, almost in all opposition parties, just to go through, you have one thing or the other. Even those that are the house appear to be in order. You find one person trying to create one issue or not. And at the end of the day, they all blame APC. What is wrong with Nigerians? You're going to ask that question. What is wrong with Nigerians? I mean, you just saw a press release, a letter circulating, not from official sources, because they were sharing that through WhatsApp, through unofficial means. So, yeah. And quickly, Dr. Boniface, I forgot how to pronounce that his name, who's the founder of the party, has gone to say, oh, he doesn't attack government like that. He comes in a constructive manner. Dr. Olaposi Ogini, who appears to be the National Publicity Secretary of NNPP, says Kwankwaso and his movement has been expelled. I mean, what you are responding to is even fake. What you are responding to, what you are apologizing, why the quick apology for what you didn't do? You are apologizing on behalf of another person who has not told you he did that. Who has not created a statement from him. You just saw a statement from someone. Then why are you apologizing for what somebody you claim is no longer your member? You say Kwankwaso is no longer your member. Then what is the duty of apologizing to Ganduje and APC on their behalf? There is something wrong with Nigerians. So just to make rounds, just to wear another person a bad cloth, I said you are no longer my member. Then I heard that you did something and I'm apologizing on your behalf. What is my duty? What is the duty of those so-called NNPP people that apologize? For somebody you claim is no longer your member, that he has long been expelled with his group, with his Kwankwaso. So, not to credit Kwankwaso in his own role or whatever in the Nigerian politics, but he made it clear.
But he has denied.
Yes, he made it very clear, very categorically clear, that I have not said anything, I've not been saying, and I intend to continue in that line.
Okay. All right. Peter, I mean, sometimes apart from the Nigerian people being conquered, well, the parties too are members of Nigerian community. The party that's supposed to have ideology and show us the way, it looks like all of them have been conquered one way or the other. Is the opposition or the opposition, the ruling party, are they genius? Or is the president himself?
I think the ruling party is playing dirty politics here because look at it literally. How can a party suspend the only governor you have? No, look at it. See, I think there is It's a strategic game they are playing. But let me take on Kwankwaso. After the purported meeting he had with president, a lot of people are going to overdrive. A lot of people are going into speculation. A lot of people didn't want him into APC. They didn't even know what was the outcome of the discussion. Since that meeting, I'm not holding for him. Yeah. There has been one attack after the other. There are the APC chairman said the pond is dry and they will accept him. They were indirectly mocking him. This is a letter they say he did. Let me read his response. He said, my attention has been drawn to a statement purportedly stating my position on the recurring political alignment in Nigeria. I wish to categorically state that such statements are false, unfounded, and product of political mischief. I have refrained from commenting on contemporary political events. I will continue to do so for the time being. In this regard, I urge public to engage, they only engage in statements that comes from my public handles and other official sources. This thing came way before the response.
Yes. So
where the apology? He put out the statement much earlier after he saw it. A day or two later, he came out to apologize to not only president, to APC. Why are you apologizing to APC? Is NNPP there? What's the name again? NNPP. Are they part of APC now? Okay, I could understand the apology to the president. Why are you apologizing to APC? So this attack on him is that there is the feeling that presidents want to absorb him. So they are making it very difficult for that to happen.
Okafor, what was written in the statement, me as a person, I don't see anything wrong with it. If it were to be, for example, he wrote it, he's just stating his political stand.
But he has denied it. So
yeah, I agree with you. But apologizing doesn't suffice in this matter.
You know, this morning, my even interest is also to check if what Dr. Ogini Olaposi said is true, that Kwankwaso has long been expelled from NNPP. I tried to call the national chairman of NNPP this morning, Dr. Ajuji Ahmed. Unfortunately, he didn't take his call. I also tried to reach out to the national secretary, that is General Dibo. He also didn't take his call. So I wanted to confirm if officially, you know, the national chairman was here one time, and, you know, he kept saying that those what do they call expelling them, those were mischief makers. So we really wanted to know. We do know that Dr. Boniface was the founder of NNPP, but there is this agreement they reached where Kwankwaso started growing the party. So we wanted to know what is the bone of contention, because in this case, there's no need for them to jump into the fray of apology. For somebody you said is no longer your member. Let us even assume that like you said, that statement is even true. Let us even assume that for any reason, you know, Kwankwaso threw out that statement. You know, you have there's no duty on you to apologize. As to whether what was written there, that there's nothing wrong in that, well, since nobody wrote it, we might not be able, because if you write something, it might look okay. But if Kwankwaso, who happens to be a friend of Tinubu, who can call him on phone and tell him certain things, write certain things, he might also not be all right. After all, the records have it that they met in London sometime after Asiwaju had become a president. So these are people that know themselves. I think they were governors at the same time. So
that, you know, it's not one tenure.
Yeah, they know themselves. So certain things that you might do that might be considered right might not be considered right if Kwankwaso does the same thing.
But if somebody does that on behalf of being a citizen.
Yeah, in all of them doing all on behalf. I can call Asiwaju if I have access to him. I say, this subsidy remover, I think you should remove it. It's also on behalf of the people. It doesn't have to be on newspaper or not on newspaper.
Peter, this things are weighty.
Peter cannot call us Iwaju.
Yes,
You'll be shocked.
So let's separate it.
You'll be shocked.
I don't have his number, actually. I can't reach
I
him.
will give his number. Yes. On this statement, the people that, if it to be that we heard from the chairman of the party,
Yeah, that would have helped us.
that would have helped us. Not only would it have helped us, if the statement was even coming from the chairman of the party, saying that they have expelled
Kwankwaso, you would have
and the
confirmed that.
Kwankwasians.
Yes.
Do you understand? But coming from this other guy, the apology doesn't really look.
No, the way he said it just makes sense to me now. Why apologize for somebody that is not your member? They as well apologize for everything Obi has said about this government. Since you're apologizing for every other person, why can't you claim you've expelled him? So why the apology? My take still remains that meeting with presidency is the whole issue. Remember after that meeting, some youths in Kano gathered. I went to the secretary, they don't want Kwankwaso back to the party. So things has been unfolding since that meeting. So that is because of the matter. They don't want him. Some powers that be in Kano don't want him in.
Maybe his political time has ended.
No, maybe they feel threatened by him. Maybe coming in and they're not sure what happened. They're not certain about his relationship with Aswaju. So the best thing to keep him out.
We've been seeing a lot of people drop their Kwankwasi as a cap for APC in Kano recently. Is a known stuff. Do you think there's something we should suspect?
No. When the national chairman of NNPP was here, Dr. Ajuji Ahmed, I think I remember I asked him specifically what is the NNPP plan for 2027. He rolled out 3 options. He said one of the plan is for NNPC to go all alone, that they have network across the nation. The second one is to be part of a coalition, not necessarily collapsing themselves into any other party. That the third one is to join APC, the ruling party. So when there is a third option, a possibility, if they are moving earlier or there is a preliminary to those things, you are not going to be surprised. He said it on air that option is open. And I asked him, how are you satisfied with what APC is doing now? He said they are doing certain things wrong, but he believes that the good they will bring into APC will dwarf the deficiency of APC. He said it right here. So we shouldn't be surprised if there is a gentle move into the APC. We don't know if the third option has started and maybe they have discarded the other 2 options. We don't know. I wish we have opportunity again to talk to him on that so that we will be able to say, those moving into APC now are doing it prematurely, maybe individual level, but as a party, that they are yet to decide or it has started.
Okay, we'll be waiting to hear from all parties, the Kwankwasians, the NNPP chairman, and the other workers. Then from there we will know what's true and what is not true. Then maybe a response from Kwankwaso to this publicity secretary of NNPP he claimed to be. Then we can know what the truth is. But till then, we'll keep our hands crossed. We'll be right back on News Insight.